Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Intuitive Marriage Podcast. I'm your host, Amanda Pott. I'm an intuitive guide and certified marriage mentor, and I'm here to guide you on a journey of self-love and awareness. Together, we'll explore how tuning into your intuition can create a deeper, more meaningful connection with yourself and your partner. So welcome. If you are new, I'm so happy that you found me. And actually, this week is going to be just a little bit different. I do actually have a podcast episode ready for you guys. But last night, it was just, I ran out of time. I just ran out of brain capacity, ran out of time, and I apologize. So to me, I just wanted to get on here this week and at least just say, hey, I'm here. And, I know I've touched base on this in some past episodes, but um, basically, I became a certified life and health coach. Of course, so I could help others because that's always been my passion. I wasn't really sure which way it was going to go, but then I've had a huge love and admiration for marriage and what that entails. And now that I have had such a beautiful relationship for the last 10 years, over 10 years, I just naturally gravitated towards creating my own sort of way of living, I guess, and what I think is important to create this deep connection, intuitive marriage. So I created these 12 foundations that I follow. And where am I going with this? Well, this week, I'm finding myself, I have kind of really booked myself up very busy until the end of this year. And I'm good with it because I'm the one that created my schedule. But I sort of have two jobs. I do the mentoring very part-time. Hopefully someday it will be my full time. But right now I also am a youth care worker and I work 24-hour shifts. And I've also picked up helping my really good friend Julie at her store, Daring Diva Purses. And I love it. It's so fun. I get to connect with a lot of amazing women that are coming in. It's mostly women because it's kind of a fun, it's called Daring Diva Purses. So it's mostly men, but it's just been a really fun time. But that means that I'm home more overnights. I'm not doing as many overnights, but it just means I'm busier because I'm working more time. I'm just working more days. So in saying that, it's just been very busy and we have a very large family. And so we have 3 granddaughter birthday parties this month, and we had a baby shower yesterday for a new one that's arriving. So it's been so fun, but it's just been very busy. And if some of you know, and some of you may just be hearing this for the first time, I'm a late diagnosed ADHD. So I'm 53. And so this past year has been a learning curve for navigating that, as well as at least understanding what has been going on with my brain all my life. um, and I'm just finding I also have, I was diagnosed with clinical depression back in 2000. And so all my life I've navigated that and high anxiety, as well as it turned into seasonal affective disorder, which if you're not aware of it, please go check it out yourself and do the research you need to do. But it stands for SAD, which how ironic, because come winter, I live in Manitoba, Canada, and our time just changed this weekend. So we lost an hour. And so our days are much shorter. And so sometimes it's dark by 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon, early evening. And then it's still dark at, like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning as well. So that just really affects with my mental health and my mood and my energy. And coming off of summer, I was realizing that, I've just kind of, haven't been really taking great care of myself. And I always preach, self-love, and that's the first foundation in my program. And I kind of just did some reflecting over the last couple of weeks and went, I'm not really you know, pouring a lot of love into myself lately. So I'm actually starting this month my first foundation of self love, and I might be doing some posts. I'm not sure. I might even start a my Soul Spot Intuitive Facebook group that has been kind of quiet for a while. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll start a new one. I don't know. Let me know. What would you guys like to do? But I've made some seven to eight different changes. Like I know that sounds a lot, but I'm working on them for the month and they're small. I'm I'm already doing these changes, but I just have to kind of, it's a reminder and making sure that I'm keeping myself accountable. And I'm not going to go into them all right now. Maybe next week, maybe next week I'll do that or the week after. I'd like to give it a week or two, see how I'm doing. I'm coaching myself. I think that's where I was going with that, why I became a marriage coach. Anyways, um, ADHD in real time. It does happen all the time. Welcome to my brain. But I knew that when I became certified, I went to the Health Coach Institute and I got certified through them and it was an incredible experience. It took me a year and it was just wonderful. And they were also based in the intuitive side of things as well. And I love that. And I also did another little offshoot intuitive course and just loved it. And even before I became a life coach and health coach, I dabble in like relationship coaching many years ago just because it's just been my passion. So, anywho, I had just kind of figured even if, it doesn't turn into, let's say, a business or anything, then I would at least be able to coach myself to be a better wife, a better human, a better mother, grandmother, all the things. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm like, well, I preach all this stuff, and talk to people, but I need to actually just start doing this. So this is a great month for me, November, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing weekly episodes. I may switch it up and just do maybe a bigger episode every second week. Um, I still would like to just hop on here and say hello. And actually, I was just really inspired to do an oracle card reading for you guys today for the week. And actually, it's kind of more for myself. But I thought, you know what? I'll hop on here. I'll say hi, because if I'm not showing up, I just want you guys to know that what's happening. Um, I'm always trying to show up, but, I do have to kind of make sure I am not stretching myself beyond my means because then there's not much point in me doing this. So, but I'm real. I will always be real with you guys. And yeah, I'm still human, right? So we still have all these things that go on in our own lives. And anyways, well, in saying that, I just wanted to say hello and I hope you guys, had a fantastic week last week. And I don't know what the weather's like depending on where you are. Is it summer? Is it I was talking to my girlfriend, the other Amanda Jane, my girlfriend Mandy in Australia. And it has been so, so hot and humid there, she says. And here today, it's, it hasn't really gone below freezing, but we're in the low, I guess double digits and sometimes like 7, 8. And it hasn't gone down to like 2 or 3 degrees in the evening. Today it's raining. So it's just interesting to see, depending on where you are in the world. What's your weather like? Let me know. Okay, well, let's get into it. So I'm just going to do a 2-card spread today. The only oracle card deck that I own, it's called the Starseed Oracle, and it's by Rebecca Campbell, and the artwork is done by Danielle Noel. And they're just beautiful. I love them. I've been working with them for a couple of years now, and I just love them. It's just what I do. So sometimes I do it daily. Not usually. It's probably more of a weekly thing for myself. But if I'm struggling and I just need some inspiration or just want to do a reading, then I do. So, and today I really need to do reading and I want to do reading for all of us. So this is as much for myself as it is for you. So what my guidebook says here, I kind of did a really good shuffle because my microphone is kind of set up to my desk. And if I do a lot of banging around, you guys are going to hear all kinds of awful sounds. So I will respect your ears. Okay. So what it says in the guidebook is I do a 2-card spread. It's called Soul Whispers. This is a wonderful spread for hearing the whispers of your soul and turning them into grounded action. Many do this spread as part of their daily spiritual practice, or like myself, weekly. Card number 1, which we're going to pull, is Soul Whisper. So it's what your soul wants you to know. And then card 2 is actually for grounded action, the action that your soul is guiding you to take. Okay. So think of something that what's coming to you. What do you want some answers on? The first card we're going to do is what your soul wants you to know. So I will just kind of do a quick little shuffle. I did do a bigger one earlier. And I will spread them out just because that's what I like to do. And I pick up the energy of the cards. And then I'm going to read what it says from the guidebook. Okay, so I'm spreading them out. What your soul wants you to know. Okay. So I picked the card Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. So let me find that in the guidebook. Sounds like a good one. Remember what your soul wants you to know. 96. If you can hear that sound, that's my dog Sylvie chewing on a bone behind me. She has not left my side. I have to go to work soon, so I think she knows. Okay, guys. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying, yes, you have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you have been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into that new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in. Wow, you guys. Well, that absolutely resonates for myself. How about you? Did you feel that? That was a big poke. It says Starseed Soul Inquiry. What would you most like to experience? Wow, that's great. I love that. For myself, it's peace. I'm always going for calm and peace, but I also have a desire and an ambition to do more. And more doesn't necessarily always come with peace and calm. So I'm managing that. And this is awesome. I'm taking time for myself and I'm pouring into self love. Sorry. I'm pouring some sugar all over me. Anyways, okay, so that was card number 1. Wow, what a great, great, great card pull. Love that. Okay, so grounded action. The action your soul is guiding you to take. I am just kind of spreading them around again. So the action we need to take. We, the Hathers. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Oh, I didn't describe the other graph, like the graphic on the artwork. Sorry, I'll go back. In the portal, the first card, there's a woman and she's walking into a large portal. It's an archway with lots of hieroglyphics and a beautiful, colorful, almost like a rainbowish veil in the back. So kind of, doors are opening, right? And this next card, it's grounded action, the action your soul is guiding you to take. We are the Hathers. We, the Hathers. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. And I won't have time to edit that out either. So my apologies. Okay, so let's figure this one out. Let's go find it in the guidebook. The action your soul is guiding you to take. We, the Hathers, 122. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathers are here to remind you that you're a child of the cosmic mother and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hathers know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that Cosmic Mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the Cosmic Mother. Oh, Sylvie. Flooding toward you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. Wow, I always just have the readings that I absolutely need. And I really hope that this is resonating with you and this is giving you some, reassurance that you are always in the right place. You are always in the right time. Place the card on your portal. So place your hand on your heart and whisper the following. I allow the deep love of the Cosmic Mother to wash over me. I'm loved and I'm held. Oh my goodness. That was incredible. That was really incredible. I needed to have that reading. So, yes, we are always right where we're supposed to be. I know we're constantly doubting that. I know I am. And, you have bouts of motivation and you have bouts of inspiration. And then, life is always throwing some speed bumps and curveballs and all the things at us. So, it's just how we look at it and how we have faith in our future and how we believe in ourselves. And it always starts with self love. So that's what I am absorbing myself in for the month of November. And I really do hope that, maybe you'll go along with this with me. I've been working on things for, it seems like the last 3 years. And things keep changing. And I'm working with a business coach, and it's wonderful. She is also new in her journey as well. And we are working together to build these things, to build these dreams of ours. And it takes time. It really takes time. So I always have to just remind myself that, I'm starting out and I'm always moving forward and I'm right where I need to be. And that's okay. Sometimes we need to take a step back, take some time for ourselves. And what do they say? Who's they? I don't know who they is, but what's the saying? You need to slow down to um, move faster. Is that it? You need to slow down to fasten up. No, I don't know. Anyways, it's early morning. I'm going to work. I'm going to go sell some really cool treasures and purses and pretty things and some fun clothing. And then I think the husband and I are going to go sing some karaoke this evening. So, yeah, so we still have to plan for life and have some fun. Fun is very important. And that's all to do with self love as well. So, on that note, this is really different. And I'm sorry if you had a hard time following me. No script today whatsoever. So, yes, ADHD brain is very prominent. And this is why I typically use a script. So, forgive me if, hey, and if you've stayed this long, I mean, thank you. Thank you for listening to me blabber. Anywho, well, you guys, just know that, you're all worthy of love and you are worthy of your desires and your passions, and just love yourself. Be grace. Give yourself some grace. I was going to say be graceful. I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm going to sign off. You are worthy of love. Stay in the calm and listen to your intuition. And it always guides you in the right direction. Hey, my beautiful souls, love you, and I will chit chat with you next week. Bye for now. Now.